My name is Corinne McClintock, and for a little bit less than 2 weeks, I visited Chicago to do my senior project. For this project, I met with 16 women with jobs ranging from a psychotherapist and nurse practitioner to women involved in marketing and sales, and even an owner of a restaurant and a CEO of a major company. My time in Chicago was definitely insightful as I interviewed each of these women, asking questions such as, how old were you when you knew what you wanted to do in the world? And what has helped you most in achieving success so far in your career? The main question driving my entire project was, how does a woman become successful in the 21st century? And this video is packed with plenty of intel from the women who have done just that. Instead of clipping together all of the interviews into one video, I have gone through and recorded all of the different answers that I received for multiple questions to see some of the data from the women that I interviewed. My first question was involving introductions and the basics of what each woman does for a living. The majority of the women that I met with had jobs that were within the business field, but many of the women that I met with had jobs that involved multiple job fields, such as Dr. Jessica Emery. Dr. Emery started and owns a business called Sugar Fix Dental Loft, but her job also involves cosmetic dentistry. The main question for my project that I asked during the interviews was, what is the definition of success? I received a wide variety of answers to this question, ranging from feeling passionate about your work to making a difference in the world and helping others. Instead of me talking about the responses to this question, I think it would be more beneficial to share the videos and audio clips that I took in many of the interviews.
If you're happy more often than you're not, you're probably pretty successful.
I think success is completely objective. So I think it's what makes you happy at the end of the day. You want to go home and feel like you had a successful day, right?
Well, I think there are a number of layers to that question. And one layer would be simply, I think anybody who's healthy and happy is a success. Mm-hmm. But then if you go deeper, what does success look like on a professional level, for example? Mm-hmm. It's the ability to make a living doing something that you love and something that you're good at and something that makes an impact.
I would say I probably define success as being confident in what you do, understanding where your gaps in your growth are, doing what you can to close those gaps, to keep yourself learning and always trying new things. And success for me, truthfully, is being able to enjoy what you do every single day. And you're not going to love every day. That's never going to happen. There's always ups and downs. But in general, waking up excited to go to work and being able to perform to the best of your ability in that job while always being able to better yourself.
I had 2 interviews over a phone call where I took notes, so I've decided to say the main ideas behind what they said. These are nearly exact quotes. Success is not financially driven for me. Instead, it is about what makes your day-to-day meaningful and how you're giving back and helping others. This next woman asked to not have her last name displayed in this video. This is a big question. Success looks different in different ways, and it doesn't necessarily have a set definition. I have goals, and I feel good when I accomplish them. I am always looking for the next thing and continuing to grow as a person, and I'm proud of everything that I've accomplished. Success feels like an end goal, and I am still in it. Everything is still in progress. All of these fantastic answers led me to question how they were able to achieve this success in their lives so far.
I think for me it was about having direction early on. Yeah. I think because I knew I wanted to go in this direction. Now there could be different paths in that direction, but at least going out that way, then it's easier for me to measure things and say, well, I did this and I did this and I did this.
Resiliency. Yeah. I think that my path in particular was not easy. I could have given up at any process. I mean, my family they have money. I could have gone to my grandma and said, I don't want to do this. Let's open a business for me and whatever. You know what I mean? But this is what I wanted to do. This was my goal. This was I wanted to achieve this. So I think that in life, you're going to get hit in the face, if I can say this, so many times. I mean, the most successful people in the world have been told no a million times. I mean, you look at Steve Jobs and his journey, and Bill Gates and all of these people, they were told that their ideas were crazy and revolutionary and whatever, right? Like, they were told no, they were kicked out of their own companies, right? But they were resilient and they kept pushing forward. So I think that that's really important, especially if you are the type of person who likes to be innovative. Like, people are going to say no. People are going to reject your ideas. People are going to push back. But it's up to you to find a way around it, stand up, and keep pushing forward, because eventually it's going to work.
Like staying true to your values for me. Staying grounded in what's important to you and keeping that at the forefront. Because, you know, if you have that, then when you make decisions, that you don't have to look back and say, I should have done this. I mean, are there times I wish I'd made a different choice, you know, and had a different outcome? Absolutely. I think being able to look back and say, here's what I would have done differently is really important.
Dr. Jessica Emery contacted me with the answers to each question after I left Chicago, as we did not get the chance to chat while I was there. Here's her response. The most important thing for me has been staying true to me and following my gut. Having a strong vision and believing have been crucial.
I think really getting to a point where I'm passionate about what I do, really, and again, like, I am making a difference and I am improving lives and I can see it. I couldn't be a business person because I don't think it's enough. There's not enough tangible to me. Like, I see my patients and I can follow them and in a way that, okay, yeah, I see they come back and they're like, this is improving their lives, and that's huge to me.